everybody, it's Gemma Thompson here from Social Media Illumination, helping you to light up the web. Well, I've got another video for you today about Facebook security settings, trying to make sure that you've got them set the way that you want them set, so that the people that you want to see things can see things, the people that you want to keep certain things private from, they're kept private from. What I'm going to talk to you about today is a very important aspect of your privacy, and it's one that very few people know about and even less do anything about it. I'm talking today about apps, all those games that you play on Facebook, all those things like birthday calendars and even things like social readers and plugins for your Facebook page. All of that kind of thing comes under the title of apps. And all of those, when you click allow on them, you're allowing them to do certain things on your page. But did you know that you can go back and change that? Or that you can dump the app later or modify it later so it can do less things? Well, you can. And it's fantastic. So, very easy. Let's go over to the screen right now and show you how to do it. Okay, here we are at my screen, and as I'm sure you remember by now, the little button that you need to press is this small triangle up next to where it says Home. And when you press that, you get a drop-down menu, which will take you onto your privacy settings. So let's click there. Now, you've already seen some of the things on this page. I've talked you through in the previous videos your default privacy settings and how you connect, and we've also gone through timeline and tagging. But then just underneath that, it shows you apps and websites. So let's go into that section there. Now, what it will show you on here, first of all, at the top, is the apps that you use. So, for example, you might have the Pavement app on your Facebook page, or like me, you might be a bit of a Pinterest addict and have that put in there as well. So what we're going to do is go in and edit the settings on those. Now, what I did is had a look earlier at something that I'm quite happy to take off. And it's an old one, I haven't used it for quite a long time, called Hug Me. I can't even remember adding it. And that's so often the way with these apps, isn't it? Very easy just to click Remove App, and I'll do that actually in a minute. But before that, what I'd like you to look at is this section where it says this app can also. And it's got here access my contact information and access my friends' contact information. Now it tells you why it's asking for those permissions, and it does say down here that no data access is recorded. It also allows this app to post on your behalf, and at this point in time anything that it posts on my behalf would be public. Again, I might want to change that so it would only be friends. It's certainly with an app like Hug Me, I don't think I'd necessarily want my professional associates seeing it. And then it's also got on there when it can notify me. So you might find that you have some apps that are forever sending you notifications. If so, this is the area that you would use to change that. Now, coming back to where it says that this app can also access my contact information or my friends' getting my teeth in a muddle there, sorry, my friends' contact information, you can change that literally by clicking on the cross. So already now, if I was to save that in that situation, the app no longer have permission to access things. But what I'm actually going to do with this one, because I obviously haven't used it for a long time, is just simply click Remove App. And as you'll see, it's going to take it off my timeline. I could leave a rating for it, and I could also block the app to prevent them from accessing the non-public information I share with others who use them. So I'm going to remove it. And there you go, it's gone. It's as simple as that. Now, if we go back to the apps page, there's something else I want to show you there. Now, apart from editing your settings there, you can also look at these sections down at the bottom. The first is how people bring your info to apps that they use. And what it says here is people who can see your info can bring it with them when they use apps. So this is the opposite way around. This means that if somebody else is adding you on an app, they can give it permission to have information. And look at the amount of information that they bring in. So I'm going to very quickly take off my birthday and family and relationships. I'm going to take off most of these things actually. I'll leave my website on just in case. Take off my hometown and current city. No, I'll leave that on. So now I've decided what other people can take into other apps, games and websites. So I'll save those changes there. Next down here it's got instant personalisation. That lets you see relevant information about your friends the moment you arrive on select partner websites. And that's things like Spotify, so if they're playing something, you can see that. If it's Social Reader, you can see what other people are reading. So when you first arrive at the following sites, and it's got a list of them there, you'll see a notification message and an option to turn off the personalised experience. So you can turn it off or turn it on, depending on what you like. Now at the moment mine's turned off, just because I get overwhelmed with information otherwise. And then lastly, it's got public search down at the bottom. And this shows what people can see on your Facebook timeline when they look for you using a search engine. Now at the moment I'm quite happy to let a lot of people see stuff on public search, but there would be certain apps that I wouldn't necessarily want other people to see. But now if you look at my privacy settings, they can see my picture, they can see my timeline, and that's really about all that they can see. Hold on, let me just scroll that down for you. It's got my contact information, my websites and so on, and that's about it. And that's it, a very quick run through for you of what you can do to make sure that the privacy settings on your apps is how you want it to be, not how the app owners and designers want it to be. Hope you found it useful. If you have, please do click like on this video or subscribe for more videos. And of course share it with your friends, anybody else you think might find useful. And I think this is vital information, so please do share it. I'd love to see this video get thousands and thousands of views, not for my sort of sense of gratification, but because I think people need to know this. So please do share this as much as you can. That's it for now. All of my contact details are coming up in just a moment if you want to get in touch with me. But before that, thank you very, very much for watching again. Take care for now. Bye-bye.